All right, let me know what you think about the video. Like, share, subscribe. Cash App $Winston Spivey. So, look, this is when the civil stuff started coming out against your boy P Diddy. You know what I'm saying? Government name Sean Combs. All right, this is when they're gonna start hitting them pockets and things like that. All right, as you know, that he's serving, I don't know, like what, 50 months, including the time served. He'll probably end up getting out in a couple of years. Okay, and his probation is stiff as far as, because he's got to follow the rules for SCX offender and as a felon. I just talked about that here, I don't know, an hour and a half ago. So, one of the victims, Lil Rod, and just so you'll know that Diddy's innocent until proven guilty, okay, has evidence, and he's going to present that evidence during its, man, I forgot it, the name of it, discovery, okay, which basically discovery is they'll have a meeting and they'll put up the evidence prior to whatever they have, like a court case, right? Now, under the discretion or whatever, okay, depends, usually in a civil case, what they'll do is they'll work out some type of settlement deal, okay, with the plaintiff, okay? I'm sorry, with the defendant, the plaintiff and the defendant, okay? The plaintiff does have evidence, okay, to work out something, or, you know, if the plaintiff refuses to do that, then they'll go, you know, to further measures, usually a trial, so a judge and jury can, you know, make a decision, all right, make a judgment. But he's going to do that here on the 17th. Now, in the midst of that, this lady, Anna Kane, okay, that she is another lady. She was Jane Doe on this original indictment, okay, along with Lil Rod. It was these three people that had the evidence, apparently. Remember Cassie, okay, and the evidence with the videotape, things of that nature, okay, and also Cassie's testimony. And we know she did some things or whatever, okay, but that's a video for another day because she's under immunity for cooperating with the courts. Now we got the Lil Rod and Anna Kane. That for it to go this far, to being on that indictment, you know, they seen something. Now, Lil Rod, okay, the guy that we're talking about here, has these evidence of Christina Quorum, that's Diddy's assistant, KK, all right, and that drug mule, okay, that was basically pushing, you know, these substances and things like that to these, you know, parties and all that other stuff, that he witnessed this, and again, that he's got some type of, I don't know, paper trail or, you know, evidence and that kind of stuff, okay, for these parties. Furthermore, all right, that he spoke on a murder scene. We spoke on that there was an incident that happened outside the studio with Diddy and some other guys and a producer, and attempted unaliving, and that thing where Lil Rod found the guy bleeding in the bathroom, where he took pictures. We talked about that on this channel. Also, SA and things like that, as harassment, okay, where Diddy was touching them in private places and that kind of thing, okay, unwelcome advances, may have penetrated, you know, one of the orifices in his body where I'd say things come out. I'll let you figure that out. So, you know, I guess between all three of these facets, that he's got evidence. And I spoke on this guy maybe 3 or 4 times, that he's got pictures, he's got videotapes and things like that. Oh, and speaking of which, Diddy's got some, I don't know, some type of tapes and things like that he has to turn in, where I meant to say about that probation stipulations and things like that. So he got, obviously Lil Rod has got this information too, that he's got emails, text messages, you know what I'm saying? He's got a lot of stuff, okay? And again, it's gonna be up to Diddy and his team if they want to do a settlement or go through a trial, okay? If they go through a trial, The thing is, okay, they'll have the evidence, but like I say, proving that, you know, that it connects to Diddy, or if Diddy was involved in some kind of way, all right, then the judge will end up making the judgment. Now, once again, this is a civil case. This one and the one with Anna Kane, that's where they're going to start hitting his pockets, along with what Tony Busby say, up to 150 lawsuits. They already have about 100 processed right now. So, you know, Diddy's going to lose a lot of money, okay? So, just so you know, some other developments, Jonathan Hay, one of his producers, got a state case opening that he's trying to start against Diddy, you know, for SA. I spoke about that. You may have heard that a few days ago from other channels, okay? And he's working with the California authorities out there. So, you know, it's one of the things I'm thinking, these allegations like that particular one keep coming up, then something's going to stick, okay? So I'll have more stuff that I want to talk about later, because his son had a case in where Christian, and that ended up getting dropped. So I'll make a video about that here a little bit later. So I appreciate your time, okay? And hey, I have more content coming.